I know I just talked to you a bit about being in New York, but you went to high school in Del Rio, Texas. What was it like living there?
When I went there, it's a different culture down there. We actually 2 minutes away from the border of Mexico, kind of.
Yeah.
So coming from New York, big city, I just had to embrace it and adapt to it. Kind of helped me out because I learned a little Spanish too while I was there.
Really?
Yeah. So my brother got a job there. That's why we end up in Del Rio, Texas.
Gotcha. Okay. And then when you were playing football there, you played quarterback, safety, running back, wide receiver, just about everything.
Well, I moved there my senior year because we had a great group of guys, but they all got recruited to D1 schools and some went D2. And when they left, our team was kind of lacking some of those positions, so they kind of moved me around as a wildcat guy type of deal.
Gotcha. Did they run the wildcat offense?
They did. We did some. We had some plays that were wildcat. Then that's when I would go to quarterback and run it. But we were just like a spread team kind of.
Oh, cool.
High formation, yeah.
What was that like playing both ways?
It was fun back in high school. You know, I was a little bit lighter than I am now. So right now I probably couldn't handle it. But in high school it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Just, you know, it gives you an opportunity to get recruited from both sides of the ball. So it was a good deal.
Yeah, I'm sure. But you always excelled at the safety position. You were 3 times named to the all-district team for safety. What do you think makes you such a great safety?
Well, what makes me such a good safety is that I played running back. And when you play running back, the safety kind of mirror the running back and do what you do. So since I played running back, I kind of have a feel for exactly where they're going to go, where they want to go, and kind of like what they see in front of them. So when I see the defense flowing this way, I know that there's a possibility they could cut it back. So I try to beat them to that spot before they do it. So I think that kind of helped me a lot by playing offense in high school and playing running back, and that's what made me kind of get a feel for the game.
You ran for 12 touchdowns. I know you talked about it playing running back. Do you think you could still play running back if the opportunity arises?
You know, I actually teased Coach Applewhite about it. I always tell him I'm the best running back at CSU right now. Matt gave me a chance about 2 years ago in the spring ball kind of when we needed running back, but I was just there for the period of time just to help him. But right now, I still do think I can play running back, but I'm kind of rusty. I think I'll be rusty a little bit, making the transition back.
Yeah. What position do you like more, safety or running back?
I like safety more.
Yeah.
Just because I like hitting people. I don't like getting hit, you know. So it's always fun to hitting people instead of getting hit.
Yeah.
So that's why I like safety better.
All right. I heard that you model your game after the late Sean Taylor. That guy probably hit hardest hitting safety in the NFL in his time. I think that's pretty fair to say. And when I watch you, I see a lot of that. You're flying around making those huge hits. What's the reasoning for you wanting to be like Sean Taylor on the field?
I grew up watching Sean Taylor. Before I used to travel around my mom and dad, and they have family in Florida, Naples, Florida. And when I used to go visit them, I actually stayed with them for a little bit. And it was always a big rivalry, Miami Hurricanes versus Seminoles, Florida State.
Oh, yeah.
And they were a big Miami fan down there, and started watching them, and I see Sean Taylor, number 26, flying around every time, and it gave me goosebumps every time I watch him. So throughout my whole high school and throughout my whole football college, before every game, I just kind of have to watch his highlight and see what he do. I kind of just, basically I copy everything he do. So if you see that resemblance, it's probably because I copy everything he do. So what makes me pick him as a model is because he's a very humble guy, man. When he talks to the media or whatever, he's never given himself credit, always give it to the team. He was never you never see his name out there for big awards. It's kind of relate to me. I'm always in the radar somewhere, and I kind of like being that way, being the underdog. I don't like my name being out there too much, so it kind of made me think about myself when I seen him, and I just pick it up when I was a kid, and it just carry on to now.
We're talking about the hard hits defensively. Do you kind of use that to get in the offense's mind?
I wouldn't say I do it to talk in their mind. It's just the way I play. Like I said, I made a transition to be a physical safety, and that's just the way I am. It's just what I bring to the game. I don't intentionally look to do it. That's just what comes with it. Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah.
But I think like my teammate Steven Michaels always tell me that it impact the offense more. I never see it, but if it do, then that's great.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
You don't think it picks him up? You haven't seen it yourself?
I mean, people talk about it, but I don't really see it because it's just natural for me to do it. So I think everybody that comes across probably expect that from me, so I think they prepare themselves and stuff. So that's just the way it goes.
Your family is from Haiti, correct? And in 2010, the earthquake struck Haiti. What was that time like in your life?
Man, that time, I can never forget that time. Actually, my cousin died in the earthquake. So that was a very emotional time for me and my family. It was a very hard time because he went through a lot. And my mom kind of took him in as a brother. So all growing up, I thought he was my big brother till I figured out he was just my big cousin. His parents died when he was young. So my parents felt responsible for his death, but at the same time, I think it was just his time that was coming because when he died, he was in school. It was a college down there, and he actually left the school, and then he forgot something inside, went back inside, and the whole building collapsed. So you can't really, it can't really take fault for that. I just think his time came, and hopefully he's in a better place right now.
Well, that's a big burden to carry, I'm sure. For your family.
It's okay.
Yeah. What was that like for you because you were in the States when that happened?
Yeah, I was in high school actually. I think junior year going to senior year around that time. It was very emotional. I had great support from my high school. The whole school was kind of behind me, kind of helped me out through that. I had missed finals, but they gave me a chance to retake them later on and stuff. So they kind of helped me out, and without those supports, I don't think I would be here. Kind of.
Gotcha. So having the Haitian background, I know you and Steve-O both have that background. Do you take great pride in that?
We do. We do actually. We piss a couple teammates off because we talking French and Creole sometimes, and we just do it for fun because we being here. I don't see my family that much, so me talking to Steve in French kind of helped me out just to not lose it, kind of, So we just kind of talk like that to keep ourselves going with the language, because we obviously take big pride of it because not many people from Haiti or have Haitian descent make it how far we are. So we always tell ourselves how blessed we are to be the few that makes it this far. Yeah. Okay.
You and Trent, the two safeties, both seniors. You guys have played your careers here together. What's it like playing alongside him?
I have a lot of trust for Trent just because we actually was in high school. We were about maybe 100 miles from each other, so it's probably an hour and a half. And I used to see him in the newspaper. He used to see me in the newspaper. And when I was getting recruited, Coach Duffy, when I recruited me, came down, always talk about Trent, and I guess he talked to Trent about me. So we kind of knew about each other since high school. We were in the same track meet, but we didn't know how each other looked like, so we never actually pursued it. And when he came here, he's been my roommate since freshman year, and he's still my roommate now. So it builds a big trust with that. And when he's by my side, I have no regret that he's not going to do his job. And that kind of helps me out to not worry about that side of the field. Not that anybody else that I would have regrets for, but we just have that bond and that trust for each other that I think it created a very strong connection.
Yeah, from the very start.
From the very start.
He was telling me when you guys were both getting recruited that you both talked before you decided to come here. Yeah.
We did a couple times on the phone, but it wasn't really nothing serious because I still didn't know where I was going to go. He didn't know where he was going to go, and it's unfortunate that we all came to CSU, so that was a great thing. I think that was a good decision. Okay, well, I know we talked about it before this, but now that everything's recording, Senior Day coming up this weekend, what's that going to be like? Has it hit you yet that this is your last home game? It's been hitting me since the season started, actually. But I think the great thing about this day is that my mom actually gets to watch me play for the first time since Little League football.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited about this day, and I know I'm going to be emotional running down the tunnel to give her that flower. Whatever they do on Senior Day, it's going to be a very emotional day for me, so I'm looking forward for it.
I'm sure. Are there emotions also with it's the last time you'll suit up with the guys you've been playing football here with for so long?
I built so many relationships here, man. It's just it's hard to know that it's going to be the end. I mean, I always, like me and Steve was talking the other day, every year we watch the draft, every year we watch our seniors go. And for some reason, we just never thought we would be in that situation until we actually is now. And it's kind of hard to swallow this pill, but fortunately, everybody got to move on at some point. So we just got to be ready for it.
Okay, well, 3 games left in the season. You guys pick up the big win, get the bronze boot, bring it back. What's it like in the locker room right now?
You know, we always had confidence in the locker room. No matter what the record says, we know we're a good football team. We try to keep the young guys up because we've been through this before, and it's nothing that's going to break us down as a team. I think this team is so strong spiritually and physically that it's not breaking us down anyway. So I think this team still act the same way we did from day one. Still have the swagger, the confidence. So I mean, we just, you know, from this win, we just trying to keep the momentum going. I think that's one thing we look forward for, is keeping the momentum going. I don't think it has anything to do with confidence or anything.
Okay. Well, huge game last weekend, defensive.
He's a players coach. He cares more about the players than himself. He's a family coach, and to him, we is family. So he put us first before anything. And to see him make it to a bowl game his first year is make me proud and make me happy for that.